Alright, so I guess we're back with another video. What is up, lads and ladies, it's Edward here, and welcome back to, I guess, another Everton daily video. So obviously the news coming out today, Silva and Brands are looking into a lot of targets, and they're looking to offload 12 people, at least 12 players, or up to, whichever way around it is, but that's a lot of people to try and get rid from the squad, because apparently it's like 38 members now, and it's too many for one manager. I do agree, and I feel like it's not going to be just like a clear out just because it's too big. It's too many mediocre players on big wages, and it's not. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to Moshiri. So obviously you got to get rid of the deadwood. Which, fair play to Brands. You know, he's coming in. He means business. He means to do well at Everton. So I'm looking for. Sorry about this. I'm just enjoying swinging in the garden. But I think Brands means business now. He's looking straight ahead at the money wise, and because apparently we're not getting offered any money or anything by Moshiri until at least a load of the players have been cleared off the books, and that to me is really good. Who those 12 players are is going to be quite interesting. I have heard Robles is meant to be leaving. Quite sad to see. I did like Robles a lot. I thought he was one of the most hard-working, most passionate players to wear an Everton shirt. But if he doesn't want to stay, he doesn't want to stay, because apparently he's been offered an option. But if he doesn't want to stay, fair enough. Good luck to him. I really hope and wish him all the best of luck for his remaining career, because he's still a young guy and he's got to go out and play because he deserves it. As for the other ones, Schneiderlin's meant to be going, which, including myself, a lot of Everton fans are very happy to see. I think it'll be probably, it's just going to be the fringe ones, isn't it? Probably Martina, Williams, who else? Balassi maybe. Even though I don't want him to go, I think Balassi will probably go. Sandro might go as well if they don't give him a chance. I'm hoping Niasse will stay, if I'm honest. I want Niasse to stay because I think he's still got something to offer to the team. He's still clinical, sort of, but he knows where the goal is, and he's worked with Marco Silva before, so it would make sense for him to stick around. I can't really think of anyone else at the top of my head, so put down your comments. What players do you think will be leaving in the summer? Now, as for players coming in, is a very interesting option. We're getting linked with another player who I did actually mention quite recently in my Marcel Brands and Marco Silva video. Go check it out. But it was William Carvalho, and he's going to be an interesting option. I think if we get rid of players like Besic and Schneiderlin, then I think William Carvalho will come in straight away. You know, apparently it's not going to be too much money either, like 25 million, which isn't too bad for a person of his calibre. You know, starting for Portugal all the time, starting for Sporting, who Marco Silva used to manage and he's worked with. So you've also got that connection, and he is a solid CDM. Whether he'll cut it in the Premier League is a different matter, but I'd like to see him come in, maybe even partnership with Idrissa Gueye. That could be a decent one. And speaking of partnerships, actually, potential Everton partnership and England partnership, because we're also getting linked with the Newcastle captain Jamal Lascelles, who I rate very highly. I think he was Newcastle's best player during the whole season, and he's a good leader, and he's good, well-established centre-back who could fit straight in, really. I think great partnership potentially with Keane. That's what I've got to say on that, really. 30 million seems a lot, but really for a centre-back of his calibre, could be a decent one for a good investment as well. And then, of course, the last one is Hirving Lozano, who obviously used to play for PSV Eindhoven, or still does. Marcel Brands used to work at Eindhoven, so the links kind of make sense. And now the bookies are putting him down from 8-1 to 2-1 to join Everton. So it's looking more and more likely each day. I would like to see Lozano come in, as I've said in the previous video, but it's whether he'll be able to adjust to our league. I don't know. He looks like a very decent player. He's a good winger, good striker as well, I've heard. but it's sort of all these players coming in. It sort of replaces the younger players like Lookman and Holgate as well, who I don't know. I don't know what I'm about on the issue. I know we need to definitely improve in terms of quality, but I don't think we can forget about the youngsters. You know, these quality youngsters that we've got coming through the squads, like Calvert-Lewin, like Holgate and Lookman. They need to be played, and especially if we manage to keep Lookman, which I desperately think we need to, desperately. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on it for today. That's sort of the big news, I think, really, that we've had. And if you do want to actually see more of these like little update things, just raw footage and that, then leave your comments down below. Who do you think we'll be getting in the summer in terms of offloading and bringing into the squad? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.